Warzone Nephilim brought a metric buttload of new secondary objectives to Warhammer 40k, so let's cover all of them, starting with Space Marines. The Warzone Nephilim book contains 3 generic Space Marine secondaries that we're going to be covering in this video. These objectives are available to all Space Marine chapters and can be taken if every non-Imperial agent in your army is a Space Marine regardless of what chapter they're from. It's also worth noting that they can be taken alongside any chapter-specific objectives you might qualify for, which I'll talk about in a future short. In this video series, I'm going to be reviewing each secondary, explaining their mechanics, talking about what they compete with, and rating them on a scale of bad, situational, or very good. First up is Codex Warfare, which competes with Assassination and Bring It Down. This objective scores VPs each time you destroy an enemy with a weapon benefiting from your own doctrine bonus. That means 2 victory points if you kill them on the first turn with heavy weapons or grenades, 1 victory point if you kill them on turns 2 or 3 in Tactical Doctrine with rapid fire or assault weapons, and 1 victory point in the Assault Doctrine with pistols or melee weapons. This is good for a well-rounded Space Marine army that benefits from all 3 doctrines. Like all Purge secondaries, it's difficult to base your entire game plan on, but good to have in your pocket for certain matchups that have a high volume of enemy units that you're able to kill over the course of the game. Next is Shock Tactics, which competes with Engage on all fronts and behind enemy lines. This secondary scores you 3 victory points if you take an objective from your opponent during your turn. Very good, given how much emphasis is placed on fighting for the center objective in the current round of GT missions. But keep in mind that opponents are less incentivized to take and hold the center of the table now that Stranglehold has been removed from the game. Still a lock in most matchups, however. Oaths of Moment is a no mercy, no respite secondary, competing with Grind Them Down and No Prisoners. It scores you points at the end of each battle round for not falling back or failing morale, having a unit in the center of the table, and destroying a character, monster, or vehicle. Especially good if you're likely to score that latter criterion every turn, since you can mostly be assured that you've scored the other 2 in certain mission or terrain layouts. And if there's very good terrain in the center of the table, so you are very sure that you can have a unit holding out there for the entirety of the game, otherwise it has the potential to be relatively low scoring and only really great in certain matchups. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about these new Space Marine secondaries, subscribe to the channel for more 40k content, and stay tuned for more reviews of the other Nephilim secondaries.